Hello viewer, welcome to my YouTube channel Software Testing. Today I will show you how to handle dropdown in Selenium WebDriver. So watch the video till to the end, then you will be able to do the same thing. In order to do that, I set it up topics this way. Dropdown handle in Selenium WebDriver. Create a simple script, identify dropdown element, then select dropdown by index, value or name, whatever it is, any properties we can take. Also capture all list of dropdown, whatever, then we can select through loop statement, then we can click the dropdown and select that one. So in order to do that, first we'll see the application. This is the application rahulshettyacademy.com automation project. You see the drop down over here. We'll use this drop down for today's testing purpose. In order to do that, I'll use Eclipse IDE. You can use any other IDE, whatever you want. So if you want to know how to set it up Selenium and also Selenium Eclipse IDE, then I have a separate video for that. I'll put that link in the description. You can watch from there. Here already we have the project package created. Select the package, then right click, then click new. We'll do the JUnit test cases. You can do test ng also. So click JUnit test cases, then we need to insert the name. We'll do the example drop down. This is my class name, then click finish. So once it is created, we need to create our test script over here. So first thing we need to create WebDriver instance. WebDriver equal to null. So as usual, WebDriver is red mark, mouse over, then import WebDriver, red mark will be gone. Thereafter we need to set property for our browser driver. We'll use the Gecko driver browser, Firefox browser, which use the Gecko driver. So first thing, system dot set property. Here is the key value pair. First is the WebDriver dot Gecko dot driver. Then here we need to path for the Gecko driver. Already I copied the path somewhere. Let me copy from there. So here is the Gecko driver path I have. So then paste it over here. Thereafter we need to do driver equal to new Firefox driver. Firefox is the red mark, mouse over, then import Firefox driver. So then we need to do driver dot get. Here we need to put the URL. Our application URL is here. Copy from here, Rahul Shetty Academy Automation Practice. Then paste it over here. Thereafter we need to driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. Basically, when your browser open with the application, that might not maximize. We just maximize through this command. Thereafter, for application loading purpose, we need some wait time, which is thread dot sleep. Let's say we'll do 2000 milliseconds. That means 2 seconds it will wait for the application loading purpose. So if you mouse over for the red mark, it's a throws declaration or try catch method. I'll take the throws declaration, red mark will be gone. Thereafter, we need to figure it out the properties for that drop down. So that is like a, here is that if you right click over here, inspect, you see the drop down over here, it has the ID. If any element has ID, we will pick the ID. This is the select class, and here is the multiple option. You see select one, there is another option 1, option 2, option 3. Here is the value. So let me write the code over here. We copied the locator properties. So web element equal to driver dot find element by dot id. id we just copied from the application, then ended up with semicolon. Then we need to, there is a red mark, mouse over, import web element, red mark will be gone. Then we need to do the select class. Select, let's say it will variable sl. You can put any name over here. I just put a sl equal to new select element. So thereafter semicolon. So this select is the red mark, mouse over, import, that's red mark is gone. Thereafter we need to put in a list, as a drop down has the multiple option. List web element list equal to sl dot get options. That's basically what this list is doing. Let me take care the red mark, right click, import list. You need to import the Java util list. This red mark is gone. So list web element, this variable is list small, and it is taking whatever is the select element is doing. We are taking all option. Then after that we can do sl dot, you see there is an option here, select by index, select by value, select by visible text. Any option you can take from over here, and that will work. So let me do the select by value first, then we'll do, then value is the, if you see that value is the select value equal to option 1. Let me do that first thing, option 1, and paste it over here. So thereafter we can put some wait time, thread.sleep, let's say 2 seconds, because we need to see that it is actually selected or not. Thereafter we can do syso control S bar drop down selected. That will print out in the console after selected. Then we can do driver dot close. That is the way. We will go for the looping option later on. First we need to see that value is selected. This is the way. You can, here you can select by value, index, and visible text, whatever it is, any value you can put, it will select. So now save it and right click, run as JUnit test. Let's see how it works. If Firefox browser open, it is navigating to the correct page. It will maximize the browser. Yeah, it is maximized. Now we can watch that drop down. Yeah, option 1 selected. and it is closed. You see that it is printed correctly. That means the drop down is taken care perfectly, right? So thereafter we can basically in real life we don't even select this way with the single line. We use the looping statement so that dynamically it can handle and it can select or click select the drop down list. In order to do that, we can do the for loop statement for wave element e. You can put any variable, which I'm just putting e, then it is the list, right? Then hereafter for loop within the curly braces, then we can do so control space e dot get text that means in for loop wave element e equal to, it will iterate the list and it will print out the all the drop down option, whatever it is, it will print out all the first thing. Let me see it printed all the available option in the drop down or not. So here is how many option it is. 1 2 3 4 element it needs to be print in the console. So let me save it and right click, run as JUnit test. Now it is running. Browser open. Browser, it will maximize. It is maximize. First thing, option 1 selected. It is closed. Then let me see if it is printed or not. You see all 4 option it is printed. So that means basically this for loop capture all the drop down value. Now we need to iterate and we need to, whatever we needed, that needs to be selected. Then we can do another thing. If e dot get text with that means it might be equal ignore case. So that means we need to do, let's say, option 2. Option 2, once it is selected, then e dot click. So that means basically whatever, if it is not option 2 in the drop down, it needs to be click over, it need to be select now. So first thing, it will select the option, our hard coded value. Thereafter through the looping statement, it will select option 2. That's our purpose. Then it will drop down selected, this will print out and the test will be okay. Then save it, right click, run as JUnit test. It is running similar way. Firefox browser open, and also browser, it needs to be maximized. You can even check the browser maximized. Now it is selected option 1, thereafter option 2 is selected, then browser closed. Basically it is so quick. If we put over here little bit wait time, then you can see clearly. Right click, copy, and also we can put the thread.sleep over here. Let me put 1000 millisecond so that it will not be late that much. Everywhere is 1 second. So let me save it. We can rerun again. Let me see our code. Let me maximize this thing. So let's see. This is our code basically. Right click. So basically we need to save before the run. Save, right click, run as JUnit test. So it is running perfectly. So browser will be maximize. It maximize the browser, option 1 selected. Thereafter it will be option 2 selected and close. And also everything printed in the console, it is completely correct. So that means basically we open the application, maximize, then wait time, then through the web element we capture the element through the ID or anything, whatever it is needed. Then that element we did the select class. Thereafter we make a list class and capture all of those in a list variable, and that is list going through the loop, and it is printed all the available element and also click the particular element whatever we put it over here. So that is a very simple step for the handle web drop down in Selenium WebDriver. If you follow this step, you will be able to do the same thing. I think those who are new in Selenium WebDriver and also drop down handling, this video will be very helpful for themselves. If you think this is helpful, please like my video, subscribe my channel and share it to others. Also, if you have any question, please make a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching this video.